Michael Saylor was stepping down, right? And all the headlines look like this. Everyone speculated that he was basically asked to leave the CEO role, and and that's because Microstrategy didn't do so well. They took almost a $1 billion impairment loss on their Bitcoin holdings, right? And many people have not been fans of Saylor recently because of all his talks about Ethereum being a security and this and that. And also, a lot of people aren't fans of his move of putting Bitcoin down, 40,000 Bitcoin as collateral, 45,000 as collateral to borrow money to buy more Bitcoin. So he's been in hot water for a little bit. And yesterday, some people thought was a nail in the coffin. Oh, he's finally he's done, right? They're removing him. Well, he broke his silence. He did a couple of interviews. I finally, listened to him, but that's not what's happening at all. Michael is very confident still, very bullish still, and he believes that the day-to-day, right, which is something that he's not interested in anyways, that is being passed to his counterpart, Phong Li, and he's been preparing him for that role for 4 years. So this has been something that Saylor has been working on for a long time, and he is just sick of the day-to-day stuff, the bookkeeping, all that stuff. He doesn't care, right? What he cares about is Bitcoin and how to acquire more Bitcoin. So I watched this, interview on CNBC. Basically, he talks about, even though there's an impairment loss, MicroStrategy stock has been doing well, is still outperforming even the likes of Microsoft and Facebook and all these guys, right? So the strategy is sound, and he will continue forward and buy more Bitcoin. Basically, that's the bottom line. So I was curious, and I kind of knew already, but I wanted to see his percentage holding, right? Like how much shares he actually hold. And according to this article, this is back in 2011, where September 29. So this broke down like who owns MicroStrategy. And no surprise, Michael Saylor owns about 19% of the shares outstanding, the largest shareholder, so no one's going to kick him out. He is going to be the chair or executive chair literally forever, right? So this is not like ousting him in any way. But you know what's interesting? You know who the second largest holder of MicroStrategy stock? Can you guys guess? It's BlackRock. BlackRock is the second largest shareholder of MicroStrategy. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. And we know that BlackRock has now big ambitions for crypto space, right? So was that planned all along? Maybe. I don't know when they bought their shares, but they are the second largest shareholder of MicroStrategy. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this, right? Voyager obviously went bankrupt. FTX lowballed them, said, we're going to pay you $15 million to buy you out. And Voyager just laughed at them saying, you know what, we got a lot bigger offers. And honestly, that's such a low ball because Voyager has over $1 billion of the assets, including over $200 million in cash, right? And they have been just granted to give $270 million of cash back to the people. So this is good news. If you have some cash on Voyager, most likely you go get it back in full because this is everything that they had, $270 million in cash. Not crypto, just cash. A lot of people had cash in Voyager. The thing is, they don't know when they're going to be able to distribute it, but I think this is a win overall, showing Voyager is trying their best to try to give back what they can. Right now is cash. And then later on, in terms of crypto, it'll be some kind of combination of stock, tokens, and crypto, right? But right now, at least, it's cash. So Nomad gets $20 million back of the $190 million. This is also good. I don't quite understand it. It's like they're pleading to the hackers, and some of the hackers like gave it back or something like that. I actually don't know how they got more back. According to this article, they're getting a whole bunch of money from different sources. So, they're pleading to white hackers and ethical research friends. So I don't know if just people making donations or they're hacking the hackers to get it back. It doesn't really make much sense to me. But they recovered about 20 million out of 190 million, which is 10%, over 10%, which is good. But I don't quite understand if it's just the pure donations from people or what. But hopefully they can recover more and move on. Recently there's just been so many hacks, way too many hacks, and it's adding more FUD to the space, and we don't need more FUD right now. Flow, Instagram, Meta, they made this huge partnership. That's why Flow is up like 40%. So Instagram and Meta, they're really desperate, man. Like their metaverse entry has been an absolute disaster. They're losing billions upon billions upon billions every quarter, every year, and they are desperate. So now Instagram has added Flow, and with the Dapper wallet, you can now display your NFTs within Instagram, right? And this is being rolled out to 100 countries immediately, right? This is how fast this is moving, not just like, in just the US or wherever. It's everywhere, all at once, right? So it's absolutely huge for Flow, which is created by Dapper Labs, which they have their own wallet. And Flow also powers NBA Top Shots and several other smaller NFT projects. And this is a way for Instagram and Meta to really get into NFTs. But besides just displaying it, I don't know what other purpose there is right now. Maybe they're going to do some kind of verification, kind of copy what Twitter has done. I haven't heard anything about that. Are they going to allow, crypto trading or let's say NFT trading? Haven't heard about that. Can you buy? I did hear that Meta also is partnering up with Coinbase Wallet, right? So there's something going on there. So there could be some kind of NFT trading that will be involved, but then it's on Coinbase Wallet, right? So it's a little confusing there, but there is like a three-way thing going on with Coinbase Wallet, with Flow, and with Instagram. But, it's pretty big for Flow. I don't know if it's big for Instagram, so I guess wait for it to be enabled and see what happens. If you are new to the space and you're looking to buy your very first Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other crypto, head over to CryptosRus.com and click on Best Crypto Exchanges. This will give you a list of all the major exchanges out there to choose from.